channel. Hello, it's me, Vicky. It's me, Vicky. Now, this video is going to be a little bit different. This video is going to be a story time. Woot woot. A story time. Okay, so I'm going to be telling y'all. I'm about to tell y'all about when I had sleep paralysis. Yes, sleep paralysis. Now, first, before we get into that story, would you please like? Would you please subscribe? And would you please turn on your post notification so you can know whenever I post again? And please share this to your mama, your daddy, your cousins, your uncle, and your best of friends. Please share. And yes, I still do have on the same outfit because this is still the same day. Yes. So, we're going to get right into this story time right about now. Okay. Sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis is no joke. First of all, it's nothing to play with. Nothing to play with. If y'all don't know what sleep paralysis is, I'm going to give y'all a little input about sleep paralysis, about what I was experiencing. I can't tell y'all what other people was experiencing or what you're going to go through or what you've been through. I can't tell you that because I only know what I've been through. I'm pretty sure y'all seen a lot of videos like this. Sleep paralysis is nothing to play with. Now, I don't go through sleep paralysis anymore. I think sleep paralysis stopped around 2017, 2018. It stopped around that time. The first time I ever went through sleep paralysis, I didn't know what was going on. I had no clue of what was going on. I had no clue why I can't get out of bed. I had no clue why I was stuck. Yes, y'all, I was scared. And yes, I was stuck. I couldn't move. I couldn't open my eyes. I couldn't even speak. I couldn't say anything. Sleep paralysis is nothing to play with. When I was going through sleep paralysis, I was in a bed. I was in a room by myself. Me and my sister, we did share a room. But when we separated and she went in her own room and I slept in my own room, I think that's when I really started to go through it even more. Now, I went through it when she was in the room, but I started to go through it even more when she left out the room to sleep in another room because we was too old to sleep in a room together. Now, this was around 2014, 2013. This was around 2013. This was around 2013. 2014 when I really started going through it badly. Now, before that, I was going through it, but 2013 and 2014 on down, stopping to 2017, I was going through it the most. I was going through it bad. Now, the first time I ever experienced sleep paralysis, me and my sister did share a room together. It was a while ago. I was young. Like, I had to be 9 or 10. Like, I was really young. And that was my first time going through it. And I was stuck in the bed. And I seen fire in the room. Yes, fire. I don't even know how to explain it. And I remember this like it was yesterday because you remember the scary things that happened in your life. Because that traumatized me. It did. It really did. That's why I'm here talking about it today. I was sleeping in a room and I seen fire. And it got hot. I thought it was real, but I could not move. That was the first time that I could open my eyes. When I first ever went through it, I could open my eyes. So I opened my eyes and I seen fire in the room. I see my friend, she sleep. I see my sister, she sleep. So I'm like, why am I seeing fire? Like, why is it fire in here and everybody else sleep and I see the fire, but I'm not burnt up? It's not hurting me. It's just hot. Now, some people would say it's just a mind thing. I don't want to hear none of that. It is not no mind thing. And if you go through sleep paralysis, you're not crazy. You're not crazy. Now, what I looked up and researched, what they told me when I researched it, they said when you're asleep, you're 50 is like a 50-50 thing. You're up and you're asleep. Like, okay, your brain is up. Yeah, your brain is up and it's moving and it's just going through all these little cycles and dreams that you having. But your body's asleep and your body's stuck. Yeah. Your body's asleep and your body is stuck in one place and you can't say nothing. You can't scream for help. You just have to wait and you just have to call on Jesus, because that's what I do. And that get me out of it every single time. So yes, that was the first time I went through sleep paralysis. And after that, it kind of died down. Like, it kind of stopped. Like, I wasn't going through it for like a good little while. But then it started back. And that was when it was 2013. Yeah, it was in 2013 when it all started back. That's when my sister left the room. We didn't sleep in the room together no more. So that's when it really started. It started bad to the point where I was asleep and I couldn't open my eyes. I couldn't say nothing. I couldn't move. But I felt something on top of me, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. It was an entity, a spirit. It was something. I know it was something on me, because my chest started getting heavy and my breathing started slowing down, and it just felt like it was something just on top of me watching me sleep. But I wasn't asleep. I was up. But that's what sleep paralysis do. You're stuck. You're stuck in one place. When I was going through it then, I would be stuck for like a long time, because I didn't know how to get out of it. Now I know how to get out of it. But I don't go through it no more. And if I do go through it, I know how to get out of it. But that was the second time I went through sleep paralysis, when I felt like something was on top of me. The third time I experienced sleep paralysis was when I could open my eyes. I was in the room by myself and then I slept with my TV on. But I woke up, but I was stuck and my eyes was open. My TV was off, y'all. My TV was off. I was scared out of my mind because I was scared of the dark. And I couldn't move. I couldn't scream for help. I couldn't do nothing but look around the room. It was hot in the room. I was sweating, and that's what I remember. And when I opened my eyes and I looked in the corner, it was a tall figure. That figure looked like the Slender Man. Yes. The Slender Man, the Sandman, the Hat Man, the Tall Man, whatever y'all want to call it. It looked like the Slender Man. And it was scary. That was the third time I went through sleep paralysis, y'all. It was scary. The fourth time I went through sleep paralysis, it was even worse. It was even worse. Because as I was asleep, I could open my eyes again. And I would see little shadow figures in my room. I couldn't say nothing. All I could do was look at them looking at me. Yes. All I could do was look at them looking at me. That's all I could do. This was going on all the way until 2017. And around 2017, that's when it kind of died down, because my mama, my loving mama, did something for me. Now, I'm a big believer in God. And if you're watching this video and you not, please get off my video. Please. So what my mama did was she put a cross in my room. She put it up in my room, right? When she put that cross up in my room, I didn't go through sleep paralysis anymore after that. I didn't go through sleep paralysis no more until I moved out of my mama's house. I'm not gonna lie. When she put that cross up in my room, it stopped. It stopped for a long time, because I lived with my mama for a long time. But once I got out of my mama's house and got on my own, that's when it started back. But it wasn't as bad as that. I don't see the figures no more. I don't hear anything anymore. Nothing get on top of me anymore. I don't feel anything. I just get stuck sometimes. Now, this is like every once in a while when it do happen. It don't happen every time now. It don't happen every time. So when I do go through sleep paralysis now, I call on Jesus. And when I call on Jesus, I break out of it. I call on Jesus 2 times, sometimes 3 times, and I get out of it. I get out of my sleep paralysis. It don't sound crazy. And it's not crazy. And I'm not crazy. Not crazy. Don't think I'm crazy. This is a real life thing. Look it up. It's called sleep paralysis. Let me tell y'all though. Don't go on Google. Do not go on Google and look this up. Because Google will make you think you're crazy. Yes. Google will make you think you're crazy. When I went on Google and looked it up, and I know I shouldn't have went on Google, they told me it's just a mind thing. It's just a thing that's happening in your head that you're scared of. Don't believe that, because it's not. It's not. But when I went on YouTube and looked it up, I watched a doctor talk about sleep paralysis. I don't know where that video at. It was a while ago. But when I looked at it, it made more sense than when I went on Google. When I looked at it on YouTube, like I said, he said it was a 50-50 thing. Your mind is up, but your body is asleep and it's stuck and you're going through REM sleep. It's called REM sleeping. That's what they say it's called. It's called REM sleeping, right? No. I feel like when I was younger, the shadows that I seen was really there. It can't be no mind thing, because when I couldn't open my eyes and I felt something on top of me, how could you explain that when I felt it physically? I just couldn't see it. I felt it. I felt like that was really happening. Like that was really in the room. It was really happening. Because my mama picked the cross up, everything stopped. How can you explain that? Like I said, I'm a big believer in God. And if you don't believe in him, please get off my video. Please. So yeah, sleep paralysis is no joke. I take sleep paralysis very serious. I do. I take it very serious. And if anybody going through sleep paralysis, I'm sorry for you. Pray about it and it will get better. Because sleep paralysis, I hated going through that. It got to the point where I didn't even want to go to sleep. It got to the point where I was so scared to go to sleep at night. For real. Like I was scared to go to sleep at night. That's how bad it was. I didn't even want to sleep in a room by myself, but I got brave enough to do it. And I knew how to handle it. I knew how to handle it because my mama told me to call on Jesus. And when I was calling on Jesus, it was working. It started to work because she picked that cross up and I was calling on Jesus and it worked. If you're going through sleep paralysis, put a cross up in your room. It don't have to be a real wooden cross. You can print out a picture. You can print out a picture of a cross and put it up on your wall somewhere. Put it up above your bed. Put it up above your bed. I'm telling you, that will work. You have to believe that it'll work. Just because I'm telling you this and you're going to do it, you have to believe that it works. If you don't believe that it don't, if you don't believe that it's not going to work, then it's not going to work. You have to believe. You got to believe. You have to. And that was all for this story time about my sleep paralysis. That was it. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so y'all can be updated on every single video that I do. And that was it for Vicky B's life. I don't even know why I did that, but that's it.